So here's my promise. Okay, here's my promise. I've had a. Can we cuss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Thank God. Okay. Thank you, Lord. Okay, so I've had a rough ass 2 weeks. I mean, really rough. So I'm going to start heavy. I'm just going to go there early. I promised, though, I didn't want to leave you with my shit. So by the end, I'll perk you back up. So if we can roll with that, then we're in a partnership. So I'm going to start heavy. I'm warning you, but then we'll go. So I don't know what it is. Pretty much, it seems like every other phone call I get is somebody's in the hospital or someone passed away or someone's not doing well. So I wrote this poem a while back to grieve a client that I lost. But it's I'm a therapist, so to grieve a client that I lost, and it's very relevant to me right now with a family member that I'm very close to. So. Can you hear me okay right now? Yeah. You can hear me okay at this? Okay. I may not.
Okay.
I feel the need to wash my hair. I'm fighting the uncontrollable urge to cut it all off. I want to resemble her. Rock strands of hair the way she rocks, plastic dress-up shoes and IVs. She rocks. Endure the torment of cancer in a princess dress and still makes time to have play dates with me. She is difficult to grieve. It is hard to think of someone so full of life as dead. Hard to imagine a home without her Crayola sketches. Hard like rocks. Hard like the hospital chairs her mother wakes up every day. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm gonna try again. I'm sorry. So.
Get it?
I thought if I toughed through it, it would be like my own therapy. And one of my closest cousins is dying, and I've been having like chest pains for the past couple weeks, and I've been avoiding going to see him. And I finally got the courage to go see him yesterday. So I thought, you got to get through this poem so that you can go back and keep seeing him until he passes. So I'm going to get through this poem. Okay, sorry. I'm trying again. I feel the need to wash my hair. I'm fighting the uncontrollable urge to cut it all off. I want to resemble her. Rock strands of hair the way she rocks, plastic dress-up shoes and IVs. She rocks. Endures the torments of cancer in a princess dress and still makes time to have play dates with me. She is difficult to grieve. It is hard to think of someone so full of life as dead. Hard to imagine a home without her Crayola sketches. Hard like rocks. Hard like the hospital chair that her mother sleeps in every day and still wakes her dying daughter up to a smile. It is as though she cannot smell the discomfort of doubt in the drafty halls of this hospital. It is as though she cannot smell the sick in the air through the thick of her daughter's laughter or the thin of her daughter's hair. See, cancer stole her happily ever after. Not because they didn't put up a hell of a fight, but simply because it could. Because somewhere there is a place that knows no cancer. Because it knows no radiation. And it knows no preservatives. And the people there, they drink their water from the earth, but we don't live there. So I can't help but wonder, how much did the drug companies make off of her? How many of her claims were denied when that battle was still hers to win? How many sins did the FDA slide off of its crooked shoulders to justify her final breath? But I digress. Get lost in the politics of this situation to avoid the spirits of worry that surround me. Snuggle into the warmth of my daughter's cheek and eerily try to imagine it going cold. I am merely tiptoeing an experience that this mother has just been thrown into, hoping to identify with her enough to pull her out before she can pull me in. But she is a fighter. I know this because I knew her daughter. Though today it feels as though she is drowning, tomorrow they will walk on water, and because we can't see that far ahead, too blinded by the pain of this presence, we rely on the eyes of the angelic to guide us toward peace that passes all understanding, knowing that we will never understand this. knowing that it is unfair for a child to spend over half her life with fire in her veins, knowing that nothing will ever be the same, not even to those of you who never knew her. Somewhere a tree is mourning her. Somewhere a flower is refusing to bloom in tribute to her. Somewhere the sun is refusing to shine and everybody beneath it is forced to reflect. Somewhere she is enjoying childhood in all of its splendor, cancer-free, with a head full of rainbow hair, asking her ancestors why we are all still so sad, and they will tell her it is because they have forgotten what forever tastes like. They cannot recall the bliss that exists before the fall, and she will smile at us all, walk deeper into our hearts with the click-clack of her plastic dress-up shoes in sync with our shallow breathing, coloring pictures of the sky in our memories to help us to remember. Thank you.